Good morning, I'm Frank Parriman. I'm a member of the Traditional Owner Negotiating Committee, or TONC, representing the Jabba Jabba Native Title claimants. Today I'm going to take you for a drive up to country, James Price Point, to have a bit of a look around and talk to you a little bit about the process and what we expect to come out of all of this if the gas precinct goes ahead. I'm currently an employee of the Department of Corrective Services, which is a state government department. I've been working with them for about 16 years. I've learnt a lot about the social disadvantage that Aboriginal people face, the hardships, the conditions they live in, the lack of opportunities, the suicides, the sexual assaults, the effects of alcohol and drugs. So I've really seen the real pitiful side of Aboriginal lives, and I really wanted to make a change through working within the department, but very little has happened over the 16 years that I've been there. Not just from a corrective services perspective, but from a whole of government perspective, state government anyways. And maybe this is an opportunity for some real change. We can put pressure on both governments to lift their game. We can put pressure on the Aboriginal community to start changing their attitudes about how they want to live, and hopefully give them opportunities, offer the opportunities for them to take up jobs and make changes for themselves. Well, I've been with the Traditional Owner negotiators since February. I think we needed to be at the table in order to negotiate the best outcome for Jabba Jabba people. The last thing we want to do is development happening without our input, without our interest. So we needed to be part of that. One of the things that I suppose that locked me into the process was I was impressed with the way that the traditional owners from the Kimberleys thought about how they're going to deal with the gas stuff, and the amount of leases out in the Browse Basin area, there were about 30 leases or more, and the traditional owners did not want little gas plants dotted all along the Kimberley coast. So it's agreed among traditional owners that if one site would be selected, someone would have to sacrifice a little bit of country. That fell onto the Jabba Jabba people, but it was decided that to minimise damage to the Kimberley coast from Kalambaroo right down to Bijadanga, that we'd have one spot. Well, people really care for country. People don't want our heritage lost. We don't want to stop people enjoying places like this. Country means a lot, but at the same time we've got to be able to manage what happens on our country. We can't let development come in and just do what they want to do. There's a lot of issues out there in terms of what Aboriginal people are facing in terms of disadvantage. We're fast heading into cemeteries with young suicides, young deaths due to ill health, kidney problems or diabetes. We've got people, victims of crime, have been bashed. We've got 300 odd men in prison from the Kimberley. So our society is just totally disadvantaged and almost dysfunctional. We need to turn that around. Nearly 100 years of government intervention has not done anything. We need to be part of that change process. Aboriginal people need to take control of our lives. This is an opportunity. It's not the ideal opportunity that I think traditional owners would want, but it's there. Let's grab it by the horns and let's make it work for us. We need to take advantage of every possible opportunity that comes our way. That's reasonable. Yeah, we can look after country. Country can look after us. The process that we've engaged in since April, it's been arduous. It's meeting after meeting after meeting, negotiation after negotiation after negotiation. It's been a learning thing for me. It's been a hard thing to accept on occasions. It's actually given me more impetus, to to tackle this issue, to tackle the social disadvantage. From what I've engaged in so far, I really see that we could make some impact here.